Stephen and I had been together for 5 years, our relationship built on a foundation of trust and shared ambitions. As a regional manager for a large corporation, his job required frequent travel, often taking him to different cities for conferences and client meetings. While I missed him during his trips, I admired his dedication to his career and never questioned his absences. But one day, a small, seemingly innocuous discovery set off a chain of events that would unravel our relationship. It began on a quiet Saturday morning. Stephen had just returned from a week-long conference in Chicago, his suitcase still sitting in the corner of our bedroom. As I tidied up, I came across a receipt tucked into one of his pockets. It was for an upscale restaurant, not unusual, given his penchant for fine dining, but the location caught my attention. It wasn't in Chicago, it was in Miami. Confused, I confronted Stephen. He laughed, brushing it off as a mistake. "That must be from an older trip," he said. "I probably left it in there by accident." His explanation seemed plausible, and I let it go, convincing myself there was no reason to doubt him. But over the next few weeks, I began noticing other discrepancies. His expense reports didn't align with the cities he claimed to visit, and he became increasingly secretive about his phone. He'd step out of the room to take calls and would quickly close his laptop whenever I walked by. My suspicions grew, but I didn't want to jump to conclusions. I decided to investigate further, hoping to either confirm my fears or put them to rest. One evening, while Stephen was in the shower, I unlocked his phone and scrolled through his messages. My heart sank as I saw a thread with a woman named Rebecca. The messages were flirtatious, filled with inside jokes and plans to meet. My hands trembled as I read them, the words blurring together in a haze of betrayal. It became clear that Stephen's conferences were a cover for his secret relationship with Rebecca, a co-worker he had mentioned only in passing. I decided to confront him the next day. As he sat across from me at breakfast, I placed his phone on the table and opened the message thread. "Care to explain this?" I asked, my voice shaking. Stephen's face went pale. At first, he tried to deny it, claiming Rebecca was just a friend. But when I pressed him, he admitted the truth. They had been seeing each other for months, using work trips as an opportunity to spend time together. The betrayal was a gut punch. I packed my bags and left that same day, unable to bear the sight of him. In the aftermath, I struggled to rebuild my life. The pain of his lies lingered, but so did a newfound resolve to prioritize my own happiness. The experience taught me the importance of trusting my instincts and valuing my worth.